Wednesday time. I always say it at the start now because last week I accidentally posted Wednesdays on Thursdays and Thursdays on Wednesdays, and the only reason I knew is because I'd said Happy Wednesday on Thursday's video. So that's why I make sure I say the date, so if I'm being smart. I'm playing my radiator at the same time, which I don't need to do. Okay, so yesterday, we looked at our base 10, our 10s and Ds, or your sticks and stones. Sticks and stones, base 10. We looked at the 10s and the 1s column. We looked at the whole part, the whole part, whole model, whole model. We looked at the part, whole model to see how to separate a 2-digit number into 10s and 1s. Remember, the 2-digit number, the whole number goes not at the top but in the circle by itself, and then the parts are the bits coming off. Yes? Okay, I could have just shown you that, couldn't I? There you go. So your whole is the bit by itself, that's your whole, and these are the 2 parts that make it. Or you could have 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts, 1,000 parts. It's up to you, but obviously it has to make sense, and all of the parts have to equal the whole, okay? So yesterday we looked at 1s, today we are going to look at the 10s, and we are going to look at how many 10s are in a number and what the 10s are, so the actual 10s. So first thing we want to do is count in 10s. I probably will have attached the Jack Hartman video to this by that point, so you can just do that, but I'll still go through it. So remember, when you're counting in 10s, you are skipping numbers, yes? So you are skipping 10 numbers. And when you do the jump, not that you're going to do it now, but this is for tomorrow, if you are counting in 1s and you need to jump, you've got to jump all the way over here if you're using 100 squared back to 11, yes? But we don't need that right now. So let's move it over. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Should we do it again? Yeah, let's do it again. Right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So, moving back. That is counting in 10s. Now, you guys just counted to 100 in 10s. We don't need that. We don't need 100 in 10s. Look, Miss Alamo just realised. She's left the lid off. I'll tell you guys off for that. Lid's back on. So, you guys don't need that today. All I want you to do is count in 10s to 50. So that's all we need. And we're going to use our base 10 or our sticks if you're using sticks. So remember, 1 stick is the same as 10. 1 stick is equal to is the same as 10. 1 stone is the same as 1. 1 dean is equal to is the same as 1. Equals means the same. Good. Right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I'll do it again, counting in 10. So skipping 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Not 15. Not 10, 20, 13, 14, 15. No. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I always make sure I remember the t sound, because last year when I was in year 6, one of the children picked me up for dropping my tea, and I said 20. If you're watching this, Harry Shepherd, it was your brother. He said, Miss Dallimore, oh no, he didn't even say Miss Dallimore. I said 20, and he went 20. And since I got picked up by a child for dropping my teas, I don't do it. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Not teen, T. Okay? So there we go. That's what you need today. Now, we're going to do the same as we did yesterday. We're going to pick a number. Pick a number. Okay, so I'm going to choose the number 32. 32. Okay? So 32. Now 32, you might be starting to get it now. Oh, 32. 30 and 2. 32. You might be starting to get that. You might not be getting that yet, and that's okay as well. So 32, you're going to look at the 2 digits. Now this is where if you want, you can either do it straight into there, straight to your 10s, or you can separate it into the columns. So first digit, 3, second digit 2. Right, so now I need 3 10s. 1, 2, 3, and 2 1s. 1, 2. So then now I can count, can't I? 10, 20, 30. 1, 2. So if the question was, hey, Miss Dallimore, how many 10s are in 32? I know that I can look in my 10s column and I know that there are 3 10s in 32. And if I say, Miss Dallimore, you need to separate your 10s your number into 10s and 1s, and I want to know what the 10s column represents. Represents means shows. So what does the 10s column show? So in 32, that digit 3 means the same as 30. 3 means the same as 30. So that's what you want to get from this today. In the 2-digit number 32, that 3 actually means 30. 3 10s, 30. Okay, should we do another one? So that's what I want you to get from today. That whatever's in the 10s column, that is what, that's what I want you to get from today. So the 10s column tells you isn't just that number. So the 1s column is just that number. Whatever it is, if it's a digit 3, then it's 3 1s. If it's a digit 5, it's 5 1s. If it's a digit 7, it's 7 1s. However, the 10s column is a little bit more tricky, okay? So let's put those to one side and do, I've got 2 to do and I'll save the trickiest one till last. So let's do 47. Clever Miss Dallimore didn't do her line across the 7 because, I remembered not to, because that would be wrong. So 40 and 7. So now I can, if I want to, I can do this. So I can separate my 2-digit number, 47, into my 10s column. So the first one goes in my 10s column. My second digit goes into my 1s column. So I know that there are 4 10s and 7 1s. Yes? That's an O, not a 0. So 7 1s, 4 10s, 7 1s. So now I can count, because now I know, missed out. Because remember, the question of this is, what does that 4 mean? What does that 4 represent? Yeah? That 4 represents 4 10s. Sorry. That 4 represents 4 10s, but what does that mean? What does that 10s column represent? Now again, some of you might have heard it. 47, 40 and 7. You might have got that already. If you haven't, you know it's 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 10, 20, 30, 40. I know that 4 represents 4 10s, which is 40. 4 lots of 10, 40, and then obviously 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did that really badly then. I wouldn't want you to ever do it like that, so I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You put them out neatly, one at a time, to make sure you count it right. So, 40 and 7. Hello, Miss Hunter. I'm in the middle of a video.
Oh, sorry.
Are you okay? Did you come for a shortbread?
I just came to tell you how much I loved your shortbread.
Take another shortbread, Miss Hunter. You know I'm not going to cut this out, right?
Thank you.
I've got some really good news to tell you as well. They're there. Where's my camera?
Look, what shortbread.
Enjoy. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Right. Okay. So, 40 biscuits. That's all I'm thinking now is biscuits. I was about to say 40 biscuits. 40 biscuits. No. So 47. So that's 4 lots of 10 and 7 lots of 1. So I've got my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's why you don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that there are 7 1s. So if the question was, Miss Dallimore, what does this 4 represent in the number 47, or what does this 4 mean? I can say, well, everyone, it means that there are 4 lots of 10, and 4 lots of 10 is 40. So therefore, this 4 represents the number 40. Okay, so we have one more to do, and this one is the trickiest one. So, Because some of you right now are getting it. You're thinking, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm getting this. This is making sense to me. But because it's, you know, the numbers separate, 47, 40 and 7, 39, 30 and 9. But what about if I have the number 18? Where's my 8 gone? You draw an S, then come on home. 18. If I have the number 18, suddenly we don't have any help, do we? We don't have the word 18 doesn't give anything away, does it? Yeah, in fact, 18 sounds like 80, which is 8 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 8 tens. So 18 sounds like 8E, which is 8 tens, and it's not. So suddenly this number's got really, really confusing. So this is where it's really important to separate it. So our first digit is a 1. Our second digit is an 8. So therefore 1 10 and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So therefore I have 1 10 and 8 ones. So therefore now I know that I need to do 1 10. Oh, that's really easy. 10. 1 10 is 10. 10 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So if you were to say to me, hey Miss Dallimore, what does the 1 represent in 18? I would say, well, the 1 represents 110, which is the same or equal to 10. There we go. Right, really quickly, I'm going to show you one more because I just suddenly realised that there's something else that's a bit sneaky, a bit tricky, a bit hard. Okay, right. So, okay. If I were to have the number 4, it's a 1-digit number. How many tens are there? You had the question, how many tens are there in 4? Now remember, the 4 is just, if you have the number 4, if you want to count to 4, this is going to get tricky now. Number 4 is just 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? I wouldn't put that number 4. In fact, what I would do, I'd put a 0 in front of it to remember that actually that 4 is not 40. That 4 by itself goes into my ones column, 4. And what goes into my tens column? Nothing, 0. 4 is the same as 0 tens and 4 ones. So this is where I do 0 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. 0 tens and 4 ones. Yeah? So 4 is the same as 0 add 4. So that's that. I don't know how much of that I'll be able to cut off of me talking about my news. So if I've cut it off, I'll write it on the slides for you to see, because I'm not supposed to tell people. Right. I'm not supposed to tell the world. I can tell people I love. Yeah. Right. Have a lovely day, guys, and I will see you tomorrow for the last maths lesson of the week. Bye.